soundstage on the Universal lot. Take a look.
That is right. Soundstage 12 is the largest soundstage we have here. It was first used in 1929 for the hit musical Broadway. Since then, it has been used for some of the biggest sets in the world, including the Visitor Center from Jurassic Park and my favorite, Whipstaff Manor and Casper. Now, this is an example of what a soundstage looks like on the inside. This is Soundstage 12, but we are currently going from the largest to the busiest. We are passing Soundstages 22 and 23 on your left-hand side. These are currently home to Superstore, starring America Ferrera, Ben Feldman, and Mark McKinney. That's a comedy on NBC, but we don't just film comedies here. Nope. The Sting, the 1973 Academy Award winner starring Paul Newman, was filmed right there. And also on your left, a parking structure! Wow, you guys are excited for that. This is going to be a great tour. Now, remember it, visualize it, because we will talk about that later. Now, also on your left-hand side, Soundstage 27. That is home to the Mindy Project, starring Mindy Kaling. She is a personal hero of mine. She was a series writer and regular for 9 seasons on NBC. 9 whole seasons. Now, she's had a long television history, and so has Universal Studios. Universal Studios is part of NBC Universal, but that is not the only thing that NBC Universal is comprised of. No, in fact, NBC Universal is part of some of the networks you watch all the time, like NBC, E, Sci-Fi, USA, Bravo, Telemundo, the Golf Channel, CNBC, MSNBC, the Weather Channel, Oxygen Network, Esquire Network, and NBC Sports! Just to name a few. Now, speaking of television, take a look on your right-hand side because we are passing our television studios. On Soundstage 41, we have filming Marlon, the new NBC comedy starring Marlon Wayans. Now, we are passing Soundstage 44 where they were filming very actively The Good Place. So keep your eyes peeled because Ted Danson and Kristen Bell are the stars of that. That is a new NBC comedy. And I am keeping a good lookout to make sure if they are filming and if we need to be quiet. We don't! Which means they are probably on a break. So your chances of seeing a star are high. Oh, and look, a star on your left-hand side, the star of Ted, and Ted 2. Woo! I know I'm tricky, guys. But keep looking on your left-hand side because these are bungalows. These bungalows used to serve as dressing rooms as some of the hottest stars in Hollywood, including Doris Day, Tony Curtis, my personal favorite, Lucille Ball. Even Tom Cruise had a dressing room over here. But now they are offices for some of the hottest Hollywood directors, writers, and producers of all time. Elizabeth Banks, who brought us the Pitch Perfect series, she has an office here. Yes, it's right. Mark Platt also has an office here. He was the genius behind Legally Blonde, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, and the upcoming Wicked. Also over here, we have an office for Illumination Entertainment. They brought us the Despicable Me series and the Minions, and coming soon, The Secret Life of Pets. Check it out.
Hi, I'm Chris Meledandri, the founder of Illumination Entertainment. Our animation company has brought you films like Despicable Me and The Lorax.
That sounds amazing!
At Illumination, we make it our mission to tell stories that take you to new worlds and introduce you to characters you'll fall in love with again and again. We're thrilled to bring you a new film called The Secret Life of Pets. Have you ever wondered what your pets do all day while you're away from home? Well, now you'll get to find out. Have a great day at the park, and don't forget to enjoy our Despicable Me Minion Mayhem ride.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now is a perfect time to have your cameras ready because we are entering the back lot, where the world is just around the corner. We filmed the big stuff out here, exteriors on a large scale. Now we are going to get up close and personal with something I find very special. On your left-hand side, you're going to see it from the back, Now, take a look. You can count them. There's only 2 working doors on this thing. Now, we are on the backside of a mural. It is known as the Trompe l'oeil. Now, what makes this very special is it is painted especially to look like it is 3D. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. You're like, Erica, I've seen murals. They look 3D, whatever. This actually only appears 3D when you look at it through a 3D technique, which is with one lens, aka a camera. So if you have a camera with you or a phone, take it out and be ready to take a picture. If you don't, just cover one eye. It's the same thing. And it is this yellow building, this yellow painted building on your left-hand side. This is known as London Square. We've used it a number of times, and it's even appeared as India in the Mindy Project. Now, keep your cameras out and start spreading the news, because we are headed to the Big Apple in sunny Southern California. It's like we have landed in 34th Street, complete with its own theater district and Macy's. Now take a look on your right-hand side, because we have Courthouse Square, where Back to the Future was filmed. Yeah, starring Christopher Lloyd and Michael J. Fox. And also on your left-hand side, looks like it is busy. We have Brownstone Street. It is getting ready for filming, and there was a very famous resident that lived there. Check this out.
Raise the dog!
I'm in the shower!
He's like that. I'll take that. I'll take it. Oh, you're done now. Great. Beautiful.
Now, we have filmed a lot of other things here in New York Street, but again, why am I talking about it when you can see it come to life on your screens?
Hey, everyone, welcome to New York. I got my start right here in New York on Saturday Night Live. This is actually my old neighbor. Once got mugged over there. An old woman. Tough lady. This is my favorite hot dog guy. Hey, buddy. How's it going? Remember me? No. Just like old times. Gotta love New York City. I'm walking here. Hey, it's cool, guys. I was just, just walking there. So it's not exactly New York, but a lot of times when you see New York in the movies, it was shot right here on the Universal Metro sets. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Even if you make it here on the Universal lot.
That's right, and you need a good director to do that. We have worked with a lot of famous directors, including Steven Spielberg. But here is Peter Jackson to tell you about a special project he worked on here at Universal.
King Kong that made me want to direct movies. I saw that movie on TV when I was about 8 or 9 years old, and I wanted to become a filmmaker. I like films that just take you away from your real life and sweep you up an adventure. Kong literally does that. I mean, you're on board the ship, you're sailing to a lost island, you're encountering monsters and creatures from, prehistoric times. So I was thrilled when Universal invited me back to Skull Island. It was great to have you along for the ride. Now, we have created this 3D immersive experience, so you're going to have your glasses ready. Don't put them on yet, but just have them in your hand, because we're about to return to Skull Island. The Universal tram is winding its way through a very rough, narrow trail in Skull Island, allowing the visitors a little sneak peek at some of the wildlife of Skull Island.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now is the time to put on your 3D glasses and welcome to Skull Island.